Hello, I'm Julian. Welcome back. So it's day 28. So we've reached the end of week 4. So we're going to be doing some a little harder ones today, just to really start to bring in the breathing, the alignment, and the mobility information as well to set us up nicely for the final 2 weeks of the course, putting all of that together. So without further ado, let's start you off in that's a nice lying down position. Now, I want you to make sure that your pelvis and your ribcage and your head are heavy into the mat. You have this nice alignment between the hip bones and the shoulders, and you're using your stomach muscles to maintain that position. So you might be noticing now that there's a little bit of a lift in the small of the back to maintain this. And we're going to be really challenging that with some of the stability exercises today. So to start off with, we're just going to warm things up. Today, we'll start off warming your hip joints. So take a deep breath in. As you exhale, just squeeze the glutes and lift up. And then very slowly bring that all the way down to the mat. Inhale here, exhale. And inhale as you're coming back down. And exhale. Now keep the alignment. We want to keep this back as straight as possible. We're not bending the back. What we are trying to do is stay heavy through the ribcages. And on the next one, I want you to stay up. And then come into single knee fold. So your right knee is bent, you've moved it from the hip. Really want you to concentrate on keeping this bridge position as you bring one foot down and the other one up. So we're tapping the toe, pulling that knee back. Exhale. And inhale. Keep that alignment. Feeling this glute go crazy. And one more. And then bring that down. I want you to keep the alignment as you shift weight off that heel and bring this other one up. So again, tapping that toe down and bringing it up, keeping the alignment through the body, through the pelvis, making sure that you're not falling down as you do this. Very good. Very strong, challenging stability exercise for the back. And one more. Let's bring that down. And you're very slowly going to lower this all the way down to the mat. So that should have us nicely warmed up. On the next one, I want you to bring the arms out to the side. And we're going to start to really challenge pelvic stability with this next move. Come into a single knee fold. So one foot is down, the other one is up in this right angle knee bend, right angle at the hip. And you're going to bring this knee out to the side. I want you to concentrate on keeping this pelvis heavy, so it doesn't roll out with the knee, and then squeeze it back. So that's the challenge. Pelvis stays down and square to the ceiling, rather than rolling over with the knee. Exhale and come out. And to keep the abdominals on, my alignment is really important here. Have this ribcage down so it doesn't fly up. And one more. And bring down. And up. So, moving to the other side. Exhale. Pressing down through the pelvis, keeping that rib cage down. Last one. And bring that down. Smooth up the body. And to interlace your hands behind your head. And then again, what I want you to do is keep this pelvis nice and stable. Now, as we learn, sometimes if we come into curl up, pelvis can rise as well. So really press that pelvis down through your tailbone as you're curling up. And as an exhale, inhale at the top, exhale, bring it down. A little bit of bubble at the top as you inhale, and exhale, bring it down. Shoulders are nice and wide. Collarbones are nice and wide. And your elbows are in peripheral vision. So if you feel yourself starting to pull the elbows around, now strain through the neck. Just relax that neck. And let the shoulders pull wide again. Last one. And then bring your arms down to the side. You're going to roll over. And we're going to do some of these stability exercises for the hip. So let's bring that up. I want you to hover that leg there, push out through the heel, and lift and lower. Nice and slow. You can do 12 on each side. We've already done 4, so we're getting through it quite quickly. Just bring it down to that parallel position. Make sure these hips stack one on top of the other, not rolling out behind you. 2 more. And 1 forward. And give that a little bit of a rub. Bring your ankles together. Pelvis remains forward as you lift up. Just raising that knee towards the ceiling. But make sure the priority here is on the stability of the pelvis. Keep going, follow along. And 1 more. Let's come on to the other side. Okay, get in sideline position. You're going to stretch that leg forward, hips one on top of the other. Press out through the heel, and we're going to do 12 of these lifts and lowers. Inhale. And last one. And bring your heels together. Keep this pelvis square and pointed towards the screen as you lift. The last one. Let's come onto our fronts, come onto your elbows, and we're just going to move into a nice stability exercise for the shoulders. So you make sure your neck is long, you're not collapsed through the shoulders. Then you're going to move that ribcage through the shoulders and then back. The priority here is to keep that spine nice and stable as you're moving through the shoulders. So it's dropping through, you're not bending the back. There might be a little bit of an extension as you come back up. And you're not dropping the head through the neck. The neck is not moving at all. And just one more of these. And come back into a low position. Just stretch everything out. And like that. And come into a seated position facing the camera. So that's the end of stability week. What have we been through these 4 weeks? So we've been talking about the principles on how to move, how to exercise your body to reduce back pain, to strengthen up and to make yourself more conscious of your movement. So we've talked about, first of all, slow, making sure these exercises are felt, that they're not rushed, you're feeling that the muscles are moving from the joint. Give everything a chance to get involved in that movement, so you're activating everything, not just the prime movers, not just the big muscles in the body. We've also talked about alignment, so making sure that whether you're moving or whether you're in a still position, your body is lined up to have the least load against gravity, and your spine is in this resting position, your shoulders, your hips, and your ribcage are all in that resting position, so that what is moving can just take all of the energy and we're not moving anything else while that's happening. We talked about mobility as well. Mobility is the ability to get to full range of movement, and understanding when we can't do that, the impact elsewhere in the body if we're starting to bring in adjacent joints or muscles to try and make up for that loss of range of movement. So we've added movements that will help increase that range, bring it back to normal. And this week we've been talking about stability, providing a nice solid base on which to move from. And you've probably guessed that stability is really strengthening up those muscles around, so that what is moving can try and achieve that range of movement, but if it can't, the rest of your body is strong enough to stop the movement at that point so it doesn't go in and affect adjacent parts of the body, particularly the lower back or the mid-back or the neck during that movement, which can trigger pain or even irritate the joint for pain later on in the day when you're a bit tired. So we're going to be putting all of that together over the next 3 weeks. The videos are going to be purely exercise-based. You've heard enough from me. And I'll be cueing these exercises in a particular way so you know what your starting alignment is, what your breathing rhythm should be, what your mobility should be to aim for, that range of movement, and what should be remaining still, what your stability strategy is for that movement. Putting all of those things together, we should be able to bring you to a point where you're exercising the joints in the right way, moving the joints in the right way, and slowly alleviating pressure off that spine, give it a chance to heal, not get involved in the things that it shouldn't be involved in, and you should be feeling a reduction in back pain because of that, if you're not already. So that's what the next 2 weeks are about. Thanks for staying with me through this 4-week period to learn the ropes and what we're doing. Now we're really going to sink that into your subconscious through a lot of repetition over the next 2 weeks with daily videos that will seem quite similar, but because they're going through that formula, it's really just to get that into the brain, the unconscious. These videos will pretty much be very similar every day, if not the same. But what it's about is getting the body, and particularly your brain's subconscious, understand the strategies for each type of movement. So thanks for joining me today. We will be moving on to putting those strategies together for the last 2 weeks. Have a great day. Bye.